Welcome to The Warmup, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Ted Madden. We will know which girls' teams are going to state by Saturday, and the boys' playoffs are well underway. Let's get you warmed up. The boys' high school basketball playoffs started earlier this week, and we already have some intriguing Round 2 matchups, especially in Class 6A, Region 3. Let's preview some of those matchups in the lineup, presented by So Chill Chips and Salsa. Atascocita was the lone 6A representative at state from the Houston area last year. If they want a return trip, they'll have to solve the problem that is Pearland Dawson. Atascocita got past Deer Park, 59-44, to make it to the area round, but they are a young team who didn't have its usual dominating year in District 21 6A. They finished third in district and now face the 12th-ranked Eagles. Dawson beat Clear Lake on Tuesday night, 72-43, and are led by Jaden Miller and Larry Lyons. Dawson has proven to be tough to score on, and Atascocita struggles to put the ball in the basket at times. So this is not a favorable matchup for Atascocita. Interesting 6A Region 2 matchup hits Cy Falls against College Park. With Duncanville not participating in this year's postseason, Region 2 is wide open, and Cy Falls feels like they have the team to make it. The Golden Eagles are led by JoJo Tugler and Dalen Porter. They dismantled Klein in the by-district round, 53-32, and are ready for what College Park has to offer. The Cavs won a nail-biter against Nimitz, 67-66. However, College Park is certainly battle-tested, coming out of a difficult 13-6A, and they're led by Aiden Buckman. Fort Bend Marshall is the top-ranked team in 5A out of the Houston area, and they will have their hands full with Barbers Hill. Jalen Lowe and the Buffs didn't have too much competition in district play, and Houston Milby couldn't keep up with them Tuesday night as Marshall rolled 71-33. Barbers Hill will be a different story. The Eagles are ranked 17th and are led by electric guard Bryce Smith. Barbers Hill has played a tough schedule and took down Galveston Ball 51-44 to get to the area round. But they haven't seen the talent level that Marshall brings to the table.
Warm up your game day with the authentic flavors of ancient cooking. So thin, so crisp, so good, so chill.
Summer Creek's girls basketball team was the only Houston area team to make it to state last year. It's a different team this year, but they've been just as successful, thanks in large part to their star post, Jorynn Ross, and we caught up with her on the recruiting trail.
Hi, my name is Jorynn Ross, and I am the center at Summer Creek High School. My decision depended on the family aspect I could get out of them, and I feel like at Pepperdine, the coaches genuinely care about everybody. Like, they're gonna make sure you're okay as a player. I think probably me running, either running or passion. Like if I'm not doing good on defense, I'm gonna make it up on offense. If I'm not doing good on offense, I'm making it up on defense. If I know it's not my night, it's gonna happen one way or another. Off the court, I like to do self-care. Like every weekend, I probably do a self-care day. And I like to cook. I like to cook a lot. I cook, just not during season. That's when I have my days. I think pride in learning that you're not better than anybody until you play them. Like, I think you have to develop a mental state when you play here. And I think everybody's slowly developing their mental state of how they're going to approach things, how we finish things. Be kind to everybody. I would like people to know that just because you're a senior or just because you're older than somebody, don't treat anybody less than you, because they could come and take your spot any time of the day.
Speaking of girls basketball, the regional tournament starts on Friday, and that means 2 wins, and you punch your ticket to San Antonio. Let's preview the regionals in the Hype. We have some great matchups in the 6A Region 3 semifinals. Katy takes on Pearland, while Summer Creek battles Houston Memorial. Katy has 2 losses on their ledger all season and have rolled in the postseason. They easily got past Ridge Point and Jersey Village and gutted out a win Tuesday against Fort Bend Hightower, 50-47. They will have their hands full with the number 1 team in 6A, Pearland. The Lady Oilers are led by UNC-bound Riley Grays and took out Clearbrook by 7 to get to the regionals. Summer Creek is the defending Region 3 champ and hasn't had much competition through the first 3 rounds. They get Houston Memorial, who took out 2 tough Katy ISD teams, Seven Lakes and Tompkins, to get to the regional tournament. In 6A Region 2, Cy Springs will have a tall task against DeSoto, and Cy Ranch won't have much fun against Cedar Hill. Both Cypress ISD teams will need to play flawlessly to pull off those upsets. In 5A Region 3, Fulshear and Barbers Hill will try to represent Houston at state in a tough regional that includes Pflugerville and Hendrickson. Last week, our defensive title belt went to the Katy girls basketball team. Let's see how they did it and who might have a shot at the title belt this week. When you think of Katy High School, you think of dominating athletes and state titles, but those accolades are usually reserved for the football team. This year, the girls basketball team is proving their excellence on the hardwood. The Tigers held Jersey Village to 38 points in an area-round playoff game. Lyric Barr, Nyla Wold, and Ella Robinson were terrific on both ends of the court for Katy. This week, Cy Creek could be a challenger for the defensive title belt. The Cougars won 17-6A and could make it through the first week of the postseason with a couple of impressive defensive performances. That's going to do it for today's show. For even more high school basketball content, be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Ted Madden, and I hope you get out to see some great playoff action.